Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Oatman, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore. Where we find ourselves today is in a little igloo campout area here, because I have taken our happy guest, Captain Snowball, here for a bit of a flight to find the Woodland Mansion. And it is right there. It's not too far away. I found this running around. This here is just a little campsite I used to prepare. You will find that I took the opportunity in the time since the last episode to do a little bit of mining in the nether, got netherite stuff, and upgraded a few pieces of our gear to be able to get a netherite or some netherite items. So this here, I just flew over here, landed here, camped out. This is where I got some of the dark oak and pale oak over there for some of the other builds that we've done. But as far as where location-wise we are, that direction is a trina. Somewhere about halfway between here and there is the ocean monument that we fought in the last episode. So we are running low on objectives, ladies and gentlemen. So we're coming up on some of the big ones. After we fight the Woodland Mansion, we're going to have to. So I believe the ocean monument's in here somewhere. It hasn't loaded in yet. So after we take on the Woodland Mansion, what is next? The only thing that really could be next would be to fight the Nether or the Wither. Beyond that, we could do. I think Jungle Temple is on there, but that's kind of a mundane one. We'll do that. We'll check that off the list at some point. But to fight the Wither, and then the Deep Dark, which we have not even located, even in my off-camera playtime of this world here, have not even located any Deep Dark at all. So we're gonna have to figure out where that is so that we can successfully conquer that dungeon, fight the warden, and call it a day. So if I can't find that, we're gonna do the Wither, and we're gonna do probably the Ender Dragon. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll take a few episodes after this because we've got some action episodes here. Maybe we'll take some episodes after this and we'll knock out some building and do a little bit more like chill episodes once again. But so I try to balance these episodes out where we do kind of a mixture of kind of chillaxed episodes and a bit of adventure-y episodes. So this is going to be kind of a bit of an adventure-y episode. The last one was a bit of an adventure-y episode. So maybe the next thing that we do will be do some building, build up a trina a little bit. Because right now I'm kind of, because it's winter, it's hard to do roads and stuff like that with all the snow everywhere. So yeah, we're gonna just use this opportunity to raid some dungeons, do what we gotta do, and go from there. Regain our mortality at the end of the day. So if you're new to this series, the goal of it is to we are going to accomplish everything Minecraft expects you to accomplish. And we've already gone through, so basically those are things like the Trial Chamber, the Woodland Mansion, the Ocean Monument, the Ender Dragon, the Wither, the Nether Fortress, the Bastion, the basically things like that, the Deep Dark. Do all of those things, and then at the end of the hardcore series, if we've accomplished all of those things, we will turn on health regeneration, or not health regeneration, what do you call it? Immortality. Well, ability to respawn, and we will we'll be able to do that. And then it'll just turn into a standard Minecraft world. So the theory behind that is the goal was to, if this series did well and took off, we got it off the ground, had some excitement, turn it into a bit of a forever world. So that's kind of the idea. So it's a hardcore forever world, so to speak. But without further ado, we are going to jump in here. If you're curious as to what we've done so far as meeting those requirements or the dungeons we've already raided, go ahead and check out the last episodes of the series. So, all right, I'm going to take these potions and we are going to go hard or go home. I'm going to save the regen for an emergent situation, but we've got some strength and speed. This should do us okay. We'll get this lit up so that spawning isn't too tumultuous. But yeah, this one is one that I've been... Yeah, this one's definitely among one of the harder dungeons for sure. So I geared up. I spent some time kind of grinding for resources and making sure we were ready to be able to take this on appropriately. Go away. And this also, on a bit more of a lore perspective, this is going to be the general finalized... It's going to be the symbolic end of our war with the pillager people, because we've been at war with them, fighting for different villages and things like that, and engaging in very much battles because they've attacked our precious Phoenix Landing. So we sent them to the cleaners in the last battle there, so now we're sticking it to them by attacking them in their own home. I don't think these chests have anything in them, so this will be the final nail in the coffin to end the war. I imagine we'll have more raids in the future and things like that. Yeah. It's here. This is interesting. It's a trap chest. This feels too good to be true. That's super cool. I have never seen this room before. Don't need that. Chainmail, that's cool. I can get chainmail with my zombie grinder though. Resin is super cool. Happy about that. That's kind of a cool cool bit of stuff there. All right, let's take a gander, see what's around. A tree room. Like I said, this is some kind of aqueduct. Just light this up and go from there. I also have a totem of undying, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, boyo. Get you out of here. Yeah, I feel like this is a good hit them where they live kind of situation. And like I said, we'll have more battles, but they won't be nearly the power they were up until this point. Because their nearby location, home base, is destroyed and they were all fleshed out. That's the goal here. Nothing in there. Okay, a dirt bed. So far, this hasn't been too terrible. I think they get worse as the more floors you go up and things like that. Now, I thought those were supposed to spawn different. Those were supposed to spawn different things, but I guess not. Maybe some of them do and some of them don't. This would be a cool place to get fleshed out and maybe just use as a... This is kind of a cool little forge in here. Might be a cool place to get, like I said, fleshed out and used for a... Whoa, saw him out of the corner of my eye there. And used for maybe a secondary base of some kind or another. Okay, what do we got in here? Ooh, the Vex armor trim. That's super awesome. I don't know if we have this one, so I'll take it. I'll take the coal. That's good for now. I don't know really so I don't really know the chronological order of when you're supposed to do these dungeons, but like when I say dungeons, I mean like main Minecraft things. So basically, the whole idea of this series is to play Minecraft as though it was some version of a story game. That's the theory, right? So there's things in Minecraft that they clearly want you to do. That's what we're doing. Okay, some blue wool room. That's cool. Go away. Make more torches. I don't have much wood, but luckily I'm in a giant wooden structure. Okay, and we'll get some more of this. And we'll keep those on the bar. So like I said, so far this hasn't been... first floor is typically not so bad, if I remember correctly. Now the real question is do we burn it down when we're done? Whoa, okay. Alright. Don't let me speak too soon, guys. Okay, did I kill the other guy? Almost spoke too soon there. Okay. Go away. I do not need the scrap. I do not need the scrap. Okay, regen potion. It's time. Whoa, okay. They're still there. That's special. And those are evokers. Okay. And the Vexes are what's gonna get me here. Oh golly. Okay, I need blocks to be able to get out of this firefight here. Okay, take this, take this. Ah! Let me eat. Okay. Whew, okay. Alright. This seemed like a relatively safe direction to go. I think I'm gonna keep the Totem of Undying in the old offhand here. That was my only regen potion. So that's good. Alright, let's start killing some of these guys, getting them out of here. Do not want these guys to corner me here, that's for sure. I wish there was like a resistance potion, that would be nice. But alas, that doesn't appear that there is. Okay. I'll take all the emeralds I can get, because it's going to help me trade for stuff later. Okay, I think that's the sound of an evoker somewhere. So these Vexes don't despawn, you have to actively kill them, I believe. So let's get rid of the guy that summons them, first and foremost. Okay. Because these guys will hurt if we're not careful. But I will take all of the Totems of Undying that I can get, because this is about to get sassy. Ooh, it's snowing too. Alright, they never expected me to come to their home and tear them down from nothing. Come on, you. Where are you guys at? Yeah, that's right. Okay. This is our final act of war against the pillager people, unless they attack once again. Oh goodness gracious, we have to hit them on an offensive strike on their home base. Okay, but I think we're at the tallest point here. So we need to go to the second floor and start hunting them down over there. And I'm not sure I ran up here so fast. I'm not entirely sure exactly how I got up here, over here. Okay, there. Okay. Now I think, is there some kind of something back here? So I think these guys can spawn in the dark, and that's what we're trying to avoid here. We're trying to clean up the... Gosh, those guys with axes hit hard. Yeah, they're hurting my armor like crazy. Like that. The resin's nice, because I haven't seen any resin in the pale oak biome up there yet. Okay, let's eat some cooked chicken. We're definitely not healing if we're not. Okay, now the library situation. Definitely interested in stealing these bookshelves. If we can. but not at the moment. We can always come back here and pillage this place out just a little bit more when it's less dangerous. Okay, what room is this? So we've already killed one of the evokers. Those are the, I don't want to say they're the tougher guys, but they're definitely, okay, I can't see too well in there. Oh, okay, there's an evoker right there. Ooh, ow, that hurt. Come here. Oh, come on. Ah! Come on. Oh, got another totem of undying. Won't say no to that. So I guess that's the other thing too, is if we do accomplish all of our goals without dying here in this world, do you guys want it to go to a respawnable world, or does it remain interesting to you guys to have my life on the line all the time? Let me know. If you like the hardcore vibes, I'm happy to keep the hardcore vibes too. That has definitely its own charm to it, for sure. You're gonna get that. Owie! No! Okay. Come on. Step at you. Hey. Okay, these guys are hurting. These guys are hurting. Okay. Around this corner's safe. Let's let us heal up just a bit. Do we have enough chicken for this? That's the real question. That's what I want to know. Alright, and then the other thing is after we're done here, do we burn it down? Do we burn it to the ground as a final act of defiance against these people? Or do we show them mercy? Or we could procure it for ourselves. Ow, that's a heavy hit. Let's get this guy out of here. Okay, let me heal. Let me heal. I hate the Vexes. I hate them. Because they can't... They're so hard to fight against. Golly, okay. Go away. Okay, got one down. Should have taken that loaf of bread. Once I stop being able to heal, this is going to get ugly. Crazy little fairies, get out of here. Come on. Oh gosh, I hate it. It's okay, I have a totem of undying. I have a totem of undying. I keep forgetting that. That is a thing that I have. Alright, that guy out of here. Don't need him. Don't need him monkey farting around in here. Just keep the chicken going. Get him out of here. Hey, golly! Come on. I also got a bunch of flint, so I made a bunch of arrows out of it too. So now I'm able to actually use more range tactics. Oh god. Whoo, doggy. This is a dungeon that I remember being difficult, but I don't remember being this difficult, that's for sure. Okay, we want to get this place lit up, that's for sure. Floor 2 seems to be much harder than floor 1 was. Okay, let's go in here and see what we can see. Okay. Just gotta get these rooms lit up. It seems like that's the main goal here. Come on. Half of me is so tempted to burn this place to the ground. Oh, that's a creeper. Go away. Okay, and bob and weave. Bada bang. You may be able to bob and weave, but can you Todd and Steve? That's the real question. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's going to do us much good to clear this place out if we don't have torches. But I'm not sure. Or is that the second floor? Did we do it? Have we conquered it? Because I think this is the kind of place that if you clear out once, you're good, I want to say. It's snowing outside. Little bonsai tree over here. Go away. These rooms are all still pretty dark. Let's do this. Just take a look in here. Yeah, I mean, creepers and like the standard mobs, those are fine for the most part. I'm not going to concern myself too much with those. I want to make sure that I've got this whole place adequately cleaned out. I have a flint and steel on me. I could burn this thing to the ground, but I also do not want to kill my computer either. Now, so here's the other thing, right? Here's the other thing with these dungeons. Like this one specifically, and maybe even like the Ocean Monument, right? I always feel like this is kind of a cool structure. Like it's kind of cool just to have in your world. Like I always feel like I could use these kind of places for something, you know? Like I feel like it could be beneficial to have just like a giant building floating around. So maybe I won't burn it down. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But we'll keep it. We'll keep it around for sure. It looks like there's not a lot of drama here now. So I think we did it. I think we conquered an Woodland mansion, guys. Let's just triple check the third floor. Kind of rushed out of there. That was easy. That wasn't so bad. In fact, there's a couple spots where I almost died. Definitely wasn't too bad. I'm glad I went with the netherite armor before I went here for sure. But yeah, we're like I said, we're kind of running out of goals, gang. So maybe the next couple episodes we'll just do some building, do some beefing up of our fortifications a little bit, and then we'll I guess the next logical step here, and I've put it off for long enough, I think, is to kill the Wither, my friends. So that is the next goal that we're gonna work towards. But we're gonna do a little building. We're gonna have a couple of peaceful episodes, as it were. But let's get back to base camp, and I'm gonna just triple check the first floor, make sure that there's nothing through there. We'll call it good. There wasn't a ton of treasure though. That's one thing that's kind of. There just doesn't seem like there's enough loot in this one, honestly. Guess we got a diamond chest plate. If I was earlier in game, I would probably be more upset that there wasn't good loot for the amount of difficulty this place has caused me. But honestly, being that I'm later in game, I don't think it was all that difficult, in fairness. But that is one more thing off our list. Just gonna do a loop around. It's a cool building. Like it has a cool vibe to it. Like the mansion-y like carpets, like the long hallways, the tall ceilings, the tons of rooms, slightly maze-like. I think this is one of my favorite structures in the game in general. Just because it's very rare that Minecraft drops just like a massive structure above ground in general. Yeah, looks like we're clear, folks. Alrighty, well let's get back to base camp, get back to the igloo, and then we'll get back to Captain Snowball, fly back to Atrina, then we'll call this sucker completed. And there's the front door. It is a thing of beauty, my friends. Achievement get, Woodland Mansion. I thought there was some kind of achievement you would get for Woodland Mansion. In fact, let's check our advancements. Because I feel like... So, let's see. Strike a villager with lightning. Okay, so this is all stuff. So I haven't died yet, even with a totem of undying. Star Trader. adventuring time. Discover every biome. Light as a rabbit. So I haven't found one of those yet. Who's the pillager now? Okay. I thought there would be one that was regarding the. I wonder what monsters I have to kill still. I thought there was one regarding the Woodland Mansion, but maybe not. Husbandry, Minecraft. Let's see. So it looks like we've done most of the ones. So fill a bucket with lava we haven't done. We've got almost all the basic ones. The rest of husbandry, this is basic stuff. Okay. Maybe the other thing that we can do as well, a couple other odds and ends we can do for sure, is we can get a sniffer, hatch a sniffer egg. If you want to set that as a goal, we could do that. I might do that because that could be pretty fun. That's another aspect of the game that we can explore. And then I also kind of want to grind for a mace a little bit before fighting the wither, so maybe we'll hit the trial chamber again. Oh, this is cute. Let's see what we have in here. Let's get some of this coal for sure. Might be our opportunity to find some deep dark in here for sure. This is just a little cavern. It's kind of a nice little base camp though. Yeah, we gotta hunt for some what you call it, some deep dark ancient city, because that's the next kind of main dungeon that we really gotta hit up. So maybe I'll explore some of the caves around base camp here before I head back to Atrina. Pretty little mountainous area over here, for sure. But without further ado, I think it is time to say our goodbyes for now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And thank you once again for watching and sticking in it with the series. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.